good morning. This is Thalia MK, and we are at Fuel 2.0 Conference 2024. We have with us Mr. Ranjeet Singh. He is the founder and CEO from Axe, from Axe, and he has been awarded for Fuel Conference Trendsetter To Watch Award. Congratulations. First of all, what is From Axe? Because it's a very interesting name.
Well, Fromex is a code name actually.
Okay.
So this idea kind of came to me recently as I was looking into the this whole AI explosion which has been happening. Some people are saying that AI is going to replace humans. Some people are saying it's not. And then I kind of like looked into more biblical sense of this.
Oh, okay.
And there was this very famous Bible quote called "From acts come good deeds."
Oh, yes.
That's where I kind of got the name, and then it's like, let's try to do something good with this. And that's where the name comes from. What I'm trying to do with AI is to try to build this human AI connection, which is build an intelligence machine instead of just a machine to replace humans.
Awesome. So, as you said, AI, but how will you interrogate with the existence of intelligence system right now?
So it kind of goes down to the fundamentals of intelligence. What is intelligence on its own? It's a sense of processing data, analyzing it, creating insights, and then acting upon it. Without action, that intelligence is just a book or a paper or a research which has been released. Um, what we are trying to do in From Acts is combining or extending human intelligence, because humans have a capacity to remember at certain stage, and beyond that is machine can come in and help, and together it
Because
works.
it's numbers, so they'll remember everything, but human, it's just subconscious maybe. That's the reason. That's
Yeah, decision making is hard.
yes.
Decision making is one of the hardest things. Artificial intelligence, we are just throwing it at intelligence to do that, which is humans are very good at it. Yeah.
From that thing, I would like to know that what, in your opinion, as intelligence or AI wouldn't have the emotional capacity or the trauma experience and all of that to make the better decision. They have the pros and cons and they make the decision. In your point of view, how good it is, because it doesn't reflect on all the experiences you had as a person.
So, emotional intelligence requires consciousness.
Yes.
When AI is conscious, then it is not AI anymore. Then it is a form of living intelligence, which is us. And as it comes down to, will we ever have emotional intelligence with artificial intelligence? It's very likely not going to happen.
But as you said, from Axe, from
Yeah.
your company, is it like how much can you rely on their decision making? Because as a person, you can reflect on the pros and cons, as also focusing on the emotional level.
Yeah, so decision making is a very interesting concept. Decision making is also an umbrella term we regularly use for making any decision. So there are some decisions which are analytical, some decisions which are emotion based, some decisions which are experience based. And for analytical decisions, it's better to use machines because you cannot remember that amount of data.
Yes.
For emotional intelligence, it's normally to rely on behavioral science, which is artificial agents cannot do this right now, and I'm expecting want them to not do this because that will replace all psychologists.
Yes.
And then the last one, which is more to do with experiential decision making. That's very interesting because it is more from the gut.
Okay, but what do you think that your company handles the analytic part of it? For like, what are your services?
Okay, so what Promex offer is both product and services.
Okay.
Okay. What I am trying to build is something. We are trying to build something very simple. We want to give creativity back to the creators.
Okay.
Something I was looking into, like how this internet explosion happened 10 years, almost at like a
Yeah.
dot-com boom. Every company was created by creators. It wasn't created by somebody who had like previous experience in doing this and replicating that. With Promex, what we are trying to offer is product and a service for creators to create the new internet or the new set of services. Because when creators create, it's something somebody wants to buy.
Yes, so true. Very technical and very logical, but nobody thinks from that perspective. So, what's the future of AI agents? It's it. Everybody is talking about it. We know it from the movies, the Terminators and stuff. We watched it, and we're like, oh, this is bad. This is a bad thing. But
So AI
from your
agents
perspective,
is it comes from a failure of GPT-5. Uh, by this point, we should have had GPT-5, and that was the original idea. We will have this general intelligence which will replace everybody, but that did not happen. Now, what we are looking at is vertical-based agents, which means that agents for AI agents for lawyers or agents for sales or different kind of agents which kind of come along with this. So as they're coming along, what we have this is this completely new concept, which is literally 4 months old. So in
wow.
September of 2024, we actually recognize that there is this new vertical coming along, and right now we are sitting in the cutting edge of this technology.
Okay.
Now the big challenges with AI agents is Chat GPT or GPT models used to run on a huge infrastructure, which costs 10 million every day. For that, business model does not work unless you are well-funded
Yeah.
startup like OpenAI. As it comes to agents, and they're going to be more integrated into the business, and they are added to the operational cost or capital cost. How do we reduce that cost to a point where it can be added to the cloud cost without bankrupting
Yeah.
the company, and still be able to pay off for its productivity gains the company has?
Okay, so your services are available in which region, or is it like internationally
So,
available?
primary markets which I'm targeting are Europe, India, and APAC regions.
Okay.
Um, and the core reasoning behind this is I had operated in all three markets. I had previously
Okay.
worked in companies like Gojek, which I went from the zero journey to $30 billion acquisition. And recently I've been working with HelloFresh and leading AI vertical there.
Okay.
So something which I learned is like I learned more about these markets, and then I noticed that I'm well suited for this.
Amazing. So if anybody wants to take your advice or get to you, how they can reach to you or your company?
I'm very responsive on LinkedIn.
Okay.
I'm trying to get better at personal branding because still
Awesome.
to this point I was fighting for startups and then trying to work and then trying to get better at this. Especially today in the 2.0 conference, I get to learn so many from so many people that how do you build, how do you have this mission-based personal branding. How do you make sure that how do you engage with different customers? How do you grab attention? So I'm going to take all that learning and implement into my own personal
That's
branding.
amazing. How does it feel before you go to? How does it feel to receive an award from a company which you just started and you're receiving an award already for it?
I am, I feel very grateful and very blessed to receive the award. Um, there is, there is a sense of, I think, approval. I feel that like, oh, okay, this
Yeah.
is working.
Yeah, this is working.
And that's where it goes. And this is not my first 2.0 award.
Oh wow.
This year I actually received the for technical leadership in Gojek.
Okay.
So in February of 2024, I received one award,
You are doing something right for receiving all
and
these awards.
so this is my second one,
Amazing.
and I still feel blessed whenever I receive this.
Thank you so much for your presence. Thank you so much for your time and educating all of us. AI is not all bad. Stop watching movies and just predicting it. Let the future hold what it holds, and educate yourself and try to learn as much as possible. Avoid using plastic. Be kind. Keep smiling. This is Thalia MK signing off.